Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kaiserreich Egypt. Let's continue on where we last left off. So, we're probably in the final episode, if I had to take a guess. We're going to be probably defeating Turkey. We're going to be defeating Saudi Arabia and having full control over the Middle East. Let me just start my timer because I forgot to do that. There we go. So Greece has declared war on Albania, which is surprising because Albania was actually the one justifying a war. Or was Greece justifying the war? Maybe I read it backwards, which I kind of do sometimes when it comes to the war justifications. So, Albania, you aren't... No, because you're actually at war with... Because Bulgaria was guaranteeing your independence. So, the Reichspakt is actually going to be at war with the Belgrade Pact in a moment, I believe. Interesting. Okay, well, I didn't see that coming. I really thought they would go to war with the Austrians. But no, they're now... I mean, it depends. Serbia and Ireland, Romania might not even join the war. That is a theoretical possibility, but I'm going to take a guess and say that they probably are. And it also depends on Bulgaria is going to call in Germany, but I imagine they also are going to do that. So in about 2 more weeks, our war with Turkey will begin. We're still not actually using our support equipment for anything. They could add an engineering company. It's 30 support equipment each. We couldn't even support 10 divisions of it. I only have, what, 200 in reserve? 201? 210? So not a ton. Canada's declared war on Britain. Not a huge surprise, so now the Entente is involved. Italy is now going to have a southern front. We'll see if they're actually prepared to actually fight that or not. It'll be interesting to see. You see that the center, or not, the International is pushing a little bit into southern Germany, but it's not making like a huge dent at all. And Sweden is slightly pushing their way into Finland. But again, none of that actually matters to what we're doing. Improved infantry equipment 2. Let's go for 300 days on you, 142 days on this one. Might as well go down this tree. And I think we're just going to smash straight through the Turkish lines. It's just saying like up here, like there's a bunch of territory that they haven't actually filled in yet. So they might not have a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they should have barely enough to at least cover every province. Albania was annexed. Not a huge surprise, but Bulgaria is still at war with Serbia. So the Belgrade Pact is actually at war. Albania is just dead, but Serbia and Romania are now kind of in an interesting situation. We'll kind of see how that turns out for them. It actually makes this whole war a little bit more complicated than you'd think otherwise. I highly doubt they are going to declare war on Austria at this point. And yeah, just like I thought, Two Sicilies immediately is going to push up through southern Italy because the SRI was too focused on the Austrians. So Turkey, it's time to declare war. I'm going to call in my allies, especially Kurdistan. They are very important to accept this. So thank you very much for accepting the call to arms. Do I have a cavalry division that can kind of just do some stuff? I mean, probably somewhere down here. Yeah, because most of the cavalry divisions are actually in the blue army. But I don't imagine it's going to take too long. Iran, I appreciate your effort. Okay, Egypt shall be brought into the modern age. I'm assuming this will just do it automatically. So let's go for... Like 4 civilian factories is pretty good. Stability would also be nice. 2 civilian factories. Oil's probably not that important. Let's actually get better agriculture. It's gonna take 100 days, but that's okay. Oh, they're actually deploying troops down here again. So deploy. You are now going to be in just a new defensive army. I didn't think the Turks would have had the ability to, like, instantly naval invade me. Iran's gonna war on Azerbaijan. That's fine, I think. I mean, they don't have troops on that border. So that's a little bit worrying. But I guess they must have those plans already drawn up. So, Ron, you better go up there and actually, you know, do something about that. Civilian improvements has been cancelled. Why has it been cancelled? Because I don't own the actual province we're trying to build the factories in. That's understandable. Fine, we'll invest in our new lands then. Okay, you're just going to actually abandon the city. That makes my life a lot simpler. Do I want to join in a war against Azerbaijan? They have 7 divisions, so... I mean, I'll say yes. Even though it's kind of a silly... Stop! I want to just build some stuff. Please and thank you. You know what? Let's... Hollywood on the Nile? No. Just take back Jerusalem, please. But now that, okay, I have Alexandria back. Do civilian improvements again. And after this, you guys can just deploy straight up to Azerbaijan. And this cavalry division, you know what? You're just going to go down this coastline. And try to take all this stuff. Everybody else can skill, you know, just keep fighting. There's actually a lot of troops here now. More than I would have expected them to actually deploy down here. But that's okay. If they're down there, it just means that they're not going to be... in Turkey itself. So you know what? They're probably better off down there in Jerusalem than kind of getting in my way. And are you guys not very aggressive? You're not, but I think you should be. Just be as aggressive as humanly possible. You guys kind of shrink your front lines down. You guys aren't even in a port. Please dock. I don't want to be using my fuel for nothing. You go to Konya, go to Ankara, and then go to Constantinople. And one of you can actually march your way straight up to Samsun. Because I believe we can actually just cut these guys off from supplies. Get some nice encirclements going. You can probably cut off this one infantry, because again, they don't have many men. You know what? Yeah, Etria, you want to join our wars? I will not say no. Ron, when your CP is ready, you also got to make sure to actually declare the war. Because that's also an important part of this whole thing, is to actually declare the war that you're in. There might not actually be anybody here. You're gonna walk like this. You got cut off, but as long as you're still in the city, you should be okay. You guys go to Trebizond. As we've taken Ankara. Constantinople will soon be ours as well. I actually was the one who got surrounded here by accident. Whoopsie daisy. But now they've been cut off from supplies. Fantastic. Just kill these troops off, please, and thank you. Shouldn't be too difficult. We got the Mark V tank. I don't know if we're going to really be using them too much, but that's fine. Get Union of Britain. Give me 2 factories, please. I understand that you're in a major war and you probably cannot support anything I ask of you, but that's okay. This middle area literally does not make a difference. You go up to that city. And you're going to keep on marching down the coast here. Go to Bursa as well. Are you cores? Are you... Yes, you are core states. So once you got to Constantinople, you're going to go to these 2 cities as well. I don't think the Turks don't have the manpower necessary to actually stop me. Azerbaijan is doing a very good job in Iran, but that's probably just because the Iranians have no idea how to actually fight a pretty simple war. At least that's my takeaway from this whole thing. Okay, Constantinople's about to fall. You're gonna go take to Bursa. You guys are fine where you are. Keep on just pumping out whatever you want. It's fine. Do I need to make tanks? I don't think so. So Turkey. You are at 70% capitulation. Yellow Army's going to immediately deploy your way up north. They only have like 10 divisions, so I have no idea what's the actual holdup here. What's your current capital right now? It's right there. And you're on your way. Rhodes is worth 1 point. It's not actually that important. Okay. That's another major city. Turkey. Are you going to give up right now? I would give up if this was the situation I was in. But no, I think they're probably exactly at 20. Yes, they are. So any city should be capitulation. We're going to pass. Kurdistan. You can have a coast. Something like this. They might give that territory back. I'm not too sure. I want to take over these regions here. And I know I can't just give, like, the rest to... I mean, what I could theoretically do is give it to, like, Iran, and they would be able to make a puppet state, but... Good, we'll just take all states, end turn. Red Army, you might as well also just deploy it down to Azerbaijan, help them out. That apparently is very important. 2.5 civilian war support. Screw it, I'm going to occupy Cyprus. The new Turkish Republic. Led by Fethi Alkyar. Again, I wish I could kind of take more territory, and I'm sure Kurdistan is probably going to give the... Yeah, just immediately give the land back. Which I wish they didn't do, because I'm trying to, like, give you territory. I know, like, state transfer tool will allow me to do that, but for some reason it's not working in Kaiserreich right now. Draw up an offensive line like this. Like, it shouldn't be this difficult of a task, I think. Okay, so Bulgaria looks like they're going to lose. Ukraine is doing a fantastic job. It's probably going to be able to kill Romania very soon. The SRI has been cut in half, so they're definitely going to die. So the Internationale, I think, is just dead. They've had a very bad game, mostly because of Italy. Let's shrink you guys down a little bit. Because you're mountains, you are hills, so you're going to be a little bit easier to break through. And unfortunately, you can't do naval invasions through, like, the aerial sea. Just not possible. Boats are not allowed to touch this water. It's a physical impossibility. So apparently we might not get any monarchy anymore. I'm not too sure. And your CB is ready in less than 20 days. Okay. Okay, so that's like your job right now. Red, your next objective is going to become like not there. But your job is to be like right here. Spearhead your way straight to Rita. It's like, we should win this. I mean, they have pretty high defense values, but really nothing that bad. None of you guys actually have any abilities now? Yes, infantry expert on you. Yellow does not have an ability to upgrade yet. We only lost 17,000 men on this. Mostly against Iran. Yeah, not a huge surprise. Iran has not been pulling their weight. So the 13th of May, I'm hoping they do declare war. Because my guys are ready to go. So I hope Iran knows that. So they'll get up there soon. Got about a year of oil. Our planes are not flying in the right area, but that's fine. We're just going to fly over Arabia for the moment. Come on, you gotta be able to push across the gosh dang river. Okay, now you declared war on Saudi Arabia. Fantastic. You love to see it. Of course, I'm going to immediately join your war against them. I would like to join your war against Saudi Arabia. If you would please invite me into your war. Romania's capitulated. That's nice, but I would like to join your war against Saudi Arabia. Like, are you not going to do it? I don't understand. Oh, okay, well, where is it on this list? Like, Zanzibar's in. Zanzibar. Iran, for some reason, is not letting me click the button. You won't call me in because you think your side's too strong? You are very dumb. Okay, now you want me to get called in. Thank you. I don't know why this is such a difficult task for you to do. feel like we're probably losing too many men for this war against Azerbaijan, but you know, it is what it is. Like, just go straight to their actual major cities. Are you a core? Yes. Okay. So I think the Saudi Arabian war is probably going to be faster than this war against frickin' Azerbaijan. Mostly because it's a desert as opposed to this massive just conglomeration of mountains. I don't know how long it's going to take for you to get all the way over there. I mean, you are crossing the Arabian Desert. Apparently only 3 days, though, actually. That's a pretty good pace, I would say. But please actually die and let me cross. Like, that would be fantastic. Like, these troops are just dead. Yeah, no, you are completely destroyed. Saudi Arabia is gone. Walk straight to Baku. Like this. There we go. Surround a handful of troops as well, which is always nice. How many men have I lost in this war? 43,000 against frickin' Azerbaijan. Probably, you can argue, is not actually worth it. Okay, they still hold Baghdad, which is where their current capital is. So if you take Baghdad, that's going to be the end of the war against them. If you want in, you can join the wars, even though I don't really know if it's going to make a big difference. Yeah, you guys attack like this. Okay, Saudi Arabia is dead. Taking all states will be 124. Take all states, thank you very much. I'll give the territory to Iran if they want it. Return Turkish lands. Like, you're definitely not going to do that. Give the land to our Iranian allies. So there you go, Iran. You can have what you wanted. Let's liberate a loyal Arabia. And I guess you guys are just going to go on, like, a border with, probably up north. I don't really know where else to put you guys at the moment. I don't like, why can he move even though I'm attacking the province? That seems a little bit silly. Baku's worth 15. Baku probably is enough. It might be enough on its own just to capitulate, Fall of Moscow. Did they just take it now? I'm surprised. Seeing as how badly they've been doing in the past, I thought they would have taken it a long time ago. But it's like, I don't think Baku is enough to capitulate Azerbaijan on its own. Oh no, it is. It absolutely is. So I guess you can have it, Iran. I mean, you justified for it, so I guess it makes sense that you should have it. Red Army, you're going to prepare against the Dominion of India. Yellow Army will just put you on the border with Afghanistan. And I believe, I don't know what Iran's going to do with this territory. Maybe they're just going to hold on to it forever. But looking at this, like, that's a pretty solid Cairo pact, I would say, right there. So with that, I think this is going to be the end of this series. So thank you, everybody, for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, throw a thumb down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.